Are we really about to see an all-out war between American and British rappers?
But what I've realised from those clashes is that the UK are definitely better at doing it.
You think?
100,000,000%.
Over the last couple years, the UK rap scene has rapidly ascended in popularity. From minting fresh breakout stars to popularizing new slang to invading American charts, British rappers have become a global phenomenon. The meteoric rise of UK hip-hop has led to escalating tensions between rappers from the UK and USA, leading to full-on international diss tracks. But when you compare these two warring scenes against each other, who really takes the crown? Today, we're doing a comprehensive breakdown on the beef between rappers from the US and rappers from the UK. Which British rap star ignited a conscientious debate about dropping a diss track against an American rapper? How is Drake strategically fanning the flames of the US-UK rap war? And how does UK rap culture differ from America's 50-year-long stronghold on the rap game? We've even done an analysis of global streaming data to pit the top American rappers against the UK's biggest rising stars. And when you really crunch the numbers, it's interesting to see who comes out on top. Finally, we're gonna analyze the UK's rap ascendant influence and dig into the entire history of London's rap scene. Is UK rap really about to take over the world, or is its insane popularity just a fad?
I like UK rappers, but who in the UK can touch any American rapper, yo?
Yeah.
Tensions between American rappers and their counterparts in the UK have been brewing for years, but the situation hit its boiling point just a couple weeks ago when one of the UK's biggest OGs decided to open up the debate over which country was really better. On July 11th of 2025, Skepta, one of the most acclaimed British rappers of all time, dropped a scathing diss track called Friendly Fire. Friendly Fire was directed at Joyner Lucas, a Grammy-nominated American rapper from Massachusetts with close ties to Eminem. In Friendly Fire, Skepta not only declares himself the GOAT of London rap culture, but dismisses Joyner's credibility as an artist. Joyner Lucas, you bastard, why you rap like you studied at Harvard? It's kind of a bar, honestly, but Skepta is basically trashing Joyner Lucas for his content, claiming that he tries too hard and has zero authenticity as a rapper. And when you really dig into both artists' career trajectories, you start to see where Skepta is coming from. Skepta first rose to prominence in the mid-2000s as one of London's most vicious local artists. After beginning his music career as a DJ, Skepta hustled for years as an independent artist. His credibility and influence has won him praise from some of the biggest rappers in North America, including Kanye West, A$AP Rocky, and Drake. Joyner Lucas, on the other hand, shot to prominence in 2017 after he went viral for the song I'm Not Racist. While the song earned him a Grammy nom for Best Music Video, some critics savaged Joyner Lucas for lyrics that were labeled corny and cheesy. Nevertheless, Joyner has still worked with top-tier rap legends like Eminem and J. Cole. The reason why Skepta named Joyner on Friendly Fire in the first place is because Joyner Lucas publicly responded to a challenge Skepta put out just a few weeks earlier. On July 6, Skepta proposed a battle between American and UK rappers, claiming that he wanted to settle the debate once and for all. Quote, I want to clash an American rapper, finally get this UK-US rap debate sorted. Fans on social media chimed in, with plenty of people clowning Skepta for trying to step to American rappers. When an ex-user claimed that it'd be impossible for any UK rapper to dust a rapper from America, Skepta responded with his own rationale. Quote, the average American rapper don't even listen to UK rappers, but we've listened to them for years, and that's exactly why the UK can't lose. And even though it might be true, that also looks like a self-owned self-defeat in a way, but Joyner Lucas immediately responded that he wanted to step to the plate himself and battle Skepta directly. But Skepta clearly didn't see Joyner as a worthy opponent, posting a video where he just talks shit.
This is just another example of the ignorance. If you was from the UK, Joyner, yeah? Joyner, if you was from the UK, fam, quiet, bro. I didn't do all the work that I did for Joyner Lucas to be saying my name anyhow.
That's some real UK type lingo. On Friendly Fire, Skepta promised to jump Joyner Lucas if he ever toured in London and doubled down on his promise to battle any rapper from the US. Quote, rude boy, what's the latest? Got the UK-US debating. Joyner Lucas's response came just days later when he dropped his own diss track, Nobody Cares. Quote, I know you hate being home, you come to the States and try to be arrogant, I bet you sit in your room and secretly wish that you was American. Joyner even turned Skepta's association with rap greats like Kanye and Drake against him, painting him as a washed-up clout chaser looking for attention. Quote, nobody cares about how you and Drizzy are close or how you invented UK rap, but still ain't a top 10 on your own coast. While Joyner and Skepta's beef started to turn personal, it also sparked a conversation about why American rappers were so comfortable shitting on UK artists. And Canada's own Drizzy Drake decided to let his own stance on the issue be known.
Greg, everything okay?
Yeah. Everyone's so nice here, you know?
As Joyner and Skepta were clashing, Drake took the stage at London's Wireless Festival for a much-anticipated weekend residency. Not only did Drake bring out an all-star lineup of guests like Lauryn Hill, 21 Savage, and Bryson Tiller, but he also made sure to show a ton of love to UK rappers. Drake didn't just bring out big London acts like Central C, Heady One, Dave, and Skepta, but he also declared them superior to everyone in the US.
No disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best, highest level. This is what I aspire to be.
Drake's comments inspired intense controversy. While UK rap fans were hyped that Drake was showing support, plenty others criticized Drake for allegedly playing both sides of the fence. After all, Drake has spent his entire career working closely with American rappers. In fact, Drake's tight association with artists from Atlanta led to Kendrick calling him out on Not Like Us. Quote, you run to America when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. Some even speculated that Drake might be cozying up to London out of sheer spite, especially since Skepta has been publicly dissing A$AP Rocky, who was both a former collaborator and another Drake op. But on the other hand, Drake's respect for UK artists is extremely well documented. Back in 2011, near the beginning of his career, Drake even teased that he wanted to move to London. And as the most streamed rapper of all time, Drake has shown a lot of love for London artists, featuring them prominently across his albums. Critically acclaimed UK singer Sampha's breakout moment arrived in 2013 when Drake featured him on his personally charged song, Too Much. When Drake released his 2015 mixtape, If You're Reading This Is Too Late, he made sure to thank Skepta on the album's official credits. Drake even offered Skepta and Sampha their very own solo interludes on his 2017 project More Life, further cementing his ties to the UK music scene. While people were busy debating if Drake was being genuine about ranking London rappers over Americans, he decided to actually prove it. On July 25th, Drake dropped a brand new single for his upcoming comeback album, Iceman, with a guest appearance from England's current biggest rap star, Central C. Quote, all the girls that's here for the truth, come put both hands on the DJ booth, then wind your waist to the big man sound, and I hit two, cause the thing's too round. The new song, Which One, featured Drake standing on business over his love for UK rap. Besides tapping Central C for a feature, Drake also decided to rap in a London-influenced accent to mixed reactions. Some fans on social media called out Drake for his accent work, writing, quote, another song where Drake is faking an accent and impersonating another culture. That's pretty accurate, honestly. That's what I thought. Others resurfaced lines from Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria. Quote, there's no accent you can sell me. Overall, people seem divided if Drake's bold claim that London rappers were better than Americans was a shrewd promotional strategy or him being genuine. But Drake's shout out is making a lot more people focus on the UK's deep bench of rising talent. Central C, aka Cench, has been one of London's most hyped rising stars for years. His 2022 song Doja shattered records to become the most streamed UK rap song ever. The song went viral right off Central C's absolutely wild opening line. Quote, how could I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Facts. It's a crazy way to introduce yourself to the world, but it definitely worked. Cench capitalized on his international success by linking up with Lil Baby on Band for Band, which became the first UK rap song to ever make its way onto the Billboard Hot 100. By the time Cench put out his debut album Can't Rush Greatness in 2025, he was an established global icon. While the album hit #1 in England, it also became the first UK rap album to ever crack the Billboard Top 10. Central C has also been in Drake's orbit for a minute. Not only did they collaborate for an On The Radar radio freestyle in 2023, but Cench popped up in the video for Drake's song Jumbotron Poppin', where they both went jewelry shopping together. While Drake's cosign has definitely made Central C a more visible player in hip-hop, Cench's well-established hometown roots have also played a big part in his rise to fame. Central C has ties to some of the biggest names in UK rap. He even released a whole collab project with Dave, another well-known London power player. Their Chop Top chart-topping single Sprinter smashed records by maintaining the top spot in England for 10 weeks straight. Former President Barack Obama even put Sprinter up on his annual playlist when it dropped, which goes to show just how culturally influential UK rap was becoming. And Dave himself is a force to be reckoned with in England. His 2019 album Psychodrama was a critically acclaimed breakthrough. Not only did music journalists celebrate the album as being, quote, the boldest and best British rap album in a generation, but also won the country's highly coveted Mercury Prize. For the record, the Mercury Prize is given to what's considered the best album released by a British artist in any genre. It's like winning the album of the year at the Grammys. Dave's runaway success was pretty definitive proof that you could still have the respective critics and still run the charts. Another one of London's biggest mainstream artists is Stormzy, who became a gigantic crossover success when he dropped his 2017 album Gang Signs and Prayer. Not only did Stormzy break streaming records, but he also made headlines when he admitted to curbing one of the biggest rappers of all time. In 2019, Stormzy linked up with Ed Sheeran to drop the single Take Me Back to London, which made big waves on the UK charts. But the song could have been so much bigger. During an interview, Stormzy admitted that hip-hop's first ever billionaire Jay-Z was originally supposed to be a part of the song. Quote, we was all in the studio writing. Me, Ed Sheeran, and Jay-Z. I thought it was gonna be me and Ed, and then it was like Jay's getting on it, and it blew my mind. Like, Jay-Z is my #1 hero inspiration. But while Stormzy had a chance to collaborate with his biggest hero, he actually had second thoughts about Jay actually contributing a verse. Quote, I love the song, but you being on the song changes everything. Me and Ed being on the song is one thing, but now that Jay-Z's on it, is this song? And I didn't think it was a song. It changes the whole meaning? Yeah, it changes the whole meaning. Even though he had a Jay feature practically in the bag, Stormzy revealed that he preferred to keep only UK artists on Take Me Back to London, no matter the consequences. While Stormzy says that Jay was extremely gracious about removing his verse, it's almost guaranteed that Take Me Back to London would have been a bigger hit with that one feature. Still, you gotta give Stormzy credit. Like a lot of UK artists, he prioritized the authenticity and integrity of the culture over getting a quick bag. London's reputation as a truly global city with a huge immigrant population also means that London rap is extremely varied. Artists like East London's J Hus are famous for incorporating melodic West African and Caribbean inspired sounds. His music's summer vibes were a natural fit for Drake, who linked up with J Hus in 2023 to drop a collab called Who Told You. Meanwhile, Skepta is still celebrated as the ultimate OG of London rap. He's not only credited with exporting the tailor-made grime hip-hop scene to the world, but he's also still the torchbearer for the UK rap scene all these years later. And Skepta's influence is widely acknowledged by rappers out west. When Kanye West performed at the Brit Awards in 2015, he brought an army of the city's grime stars to the stage alongside twin flamethrowers while also shouting out Skepta. A$AP Rocky linked up with Skepta in 2018 to drop the double platinum single Praise the Lord, which spotlighted a connection between his native Harlem and London. Giggs is another South London OG. Like Skepta, Giggs helped pioneer London's hip-hop popularity, steadily building major international appeal. In 2022, Jay-Z even identified him as his heir apparent on the song God Did. The thing is, when you get into UK rap, you start to see that there's a massive amount of diverse styles and influences. But how does UK rap's diversity measure up to what's currently going on in American rap?
The world is so opened up now, everybody's got a shot, but I can't stand listening to niggas from London rap. That shit sounds ridiculous.
Despite the rise of London rap, America clearly has a much bigger slate of rap superstars. Artists like Kendrick Lamar have become crossover phenomenons, winning Grammys and Pulitzer Prizes while also selling out stadiums across the world. Travis Scott is another commercial powerhouse whose rage-heavy style had a massive influence, inspiring another up-and-coming generation of artists like Yeat and Don Toliver. US rap also has a ton of diversity when it comes to regional sounds. On one hand, you have artists like Kendrick, YG, and Tyler the Creator holding it down for West Coast rap, where the lyrical content can range from gang culture to cruising down Sunset Boulevard. On the other hand, you have a ton of New York rappers holding it down, which includes everyone from A$AP Rocky to Cardi B to Jay-Z, and Ice Spice too. Okay, we'll put her in there. Then down south, you have Megan Thee Stallion representing Houston, Kodak for Florida, and countless other artists carrying Atlanta on their back, from Quavo and Lil Baby to Young Thug and Gunna. And with 21 Savage, you technically even have a British rapper holding it down for Atlanta, but we'll get into that a whole nother time. If we're being honest, when you really crunch the numbers, the rap game in the US is far ahead of any of the UK's biggest stars. Even as UK hip-hop rises in popularity, American rappers are still far more commercially successful with much bigger streaming numbers. While London rap maintains massive international appeal, especially across Europe, the fact is it's still incredibly tough for UK rappers to make inroads on the Billboard Hot 100. In some ways, it's kind of unfair to compare the success of UK rappers with American superstars. For example, Kanye West has landed 5 #1 hit songs in the Billboard Hot 100 while selling over 160 million albums worldwide. If you compare him against an artist like Skepta, who's been rapping for just as long as Ye, I mean, sales-wise, they're not even in the same ballpark. Skepta's biggest record is Praise the Lord, which is an A$AP Rocky song. It has over 1 billion streams, but still, Skepta isn't necessarily the biggest draw on the record. It's not even Rocky's biggest song too. Not to be offensive, just being honest. When artists like Central C or Dave manage to chip away at the top 10, it creates headlines precisely because the surge surrounding UK rap is still a relatively new phenomenon. While the UK versus US rap debate rages, the numbers clearly indicate that American hip-hop still has a chokehold on audiences worldwide. But there's definitely a shift happening because British rap has become way more culturally influential these last couple years. London rap might not be a numbers juggernaut compared to what's happening stateside, but it's still making a big impact. UK rap has heavily influenced slang across the world, and some experts even say that London rappers have helped popularize more multicultural vernacular. The best example of this might be a viral freestyle that Central C put out in 2022. While visiting America, Sense dropped by to record a freestyle with the LA Leakers. Plenty of other rappers from J. Cole to DaBaby to Freddie Gibbs have gone viral for delivering scorched earth bars on this very same radio program. But Central C decided to take a dramatically different strategy, and it paid off in a major way. During his freestyle, C decided to break down the differences between American slang and UK slang. If you really think about it, this was an incredibly smart and savvy move. Not only is Sench introducing himself to tons of American rap fans who might not be into UK rap, but he's also giving them a guidebook on how to listen to London rappers and decode what they're saying.
You say what's up, we say what one. Got shotguns on my farm, we don't eat pork, we say it's haram. You call her shorty, we call her John.
Just like how London rap is famous for blending multicultural influences, UK slang is a melting pot of terms with origins back to Africa, the Middle East, and the Caribbean. Central C himself has spoken about his blended heritage, which includes roots in Ireland, Guyana, and China. During a revealing 2023 interview with The Guardian, Sench opened up about having survivor's guilt over his recent success. He described selling drugs to survive and the trials and tribulations that came from being one of the biggest rap stars to ever come out of the UK. Quote, I have a lot of survivor's guilt where I feel like I don't deserve anything that I have. I don't know how I do it. I think it's a survival instinct. What am I going to do? Just start going head over heels and lose this all? I just treat it as work. The booming popularity around high-priced fashion brands like Stone Island also indicates that UK rap is influencing consumers on the low. Drake has shrewdly capitalized on London rappers' up-and-coming icon status by contracting Central C to model his Nocta collaboration with Nike. And if Drake sees a bag in it, there's probably a lot of money to be made. That man spots trends right before they hit it big. Experts have also drawn a line between Drake's massive popularity and London's rap influence. One of his biggest hit songs, One Dance, sampled one of the UK's most famous records, Do You Mind by Kyla. While not all audiences understand why Drake is shouting out the UK's music scene, his massive success shows how much reach the London rap scene could possibly have. While the UK and US rap debate is on, it's fair to say that London hip-hop is here to stay, and the scene is only gonna get bigger from here on out. UK rappers are still chipping away at the Billboard Hot 100, but don't be surprised when a London rapper swings in and flat out conquers the charts. It might happen sooner than you think.